Hello, everybody, and welcome to our E3 2014 HypeCast. I'm your host, Owen, and I'm joined by video game expert, Mistaken,
Hey, it's me.
and video game professional, Kittler.
So,
So, guys, welcome to our show. It is day -1 of E3, and we are here to talk about what we think is going to happen in the next few days. So, are you guys excited for E3? Yes? No?
I'm excited, but there's been a lot of leaks and early announcements, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's been really odd. I feel like what I've been doing on Twitter for the past few days is saying oh, it's E3 day -20 because we're getting all this shit out here now instead of waiting for the press conferences. We got all those app information about the Xbox One, and they announced Halo 5 and Forza Horizon 2.
They technically announced Halo 5 last year.
yeah.
But they titled it.
Yeah, I mean everyone knew it was Halo 5 though.
Yeah. But yeah, what about Forza announcing that ahead of time?
That was pretty crazy. Horizon 2, which I'm stoked for because Forza Horizon's amazing.
They want to build hype and have journalists actually want to schedule appointments to see stuff. They can't really schedule something with the company without knowing what they're going to have, I guess. I mean, with the bigger ones like Microsoft, they're going to go anyway and just see what's there. But,
Well,
I don't know.
the journalists all know everything that's happening already. Like they're told the week before,
Yeah,
but they're under NDA, so they can't say anything.
Yeah, like Jeff Gerstmann at Giant Bomb had to drive out to LA to see all the games ahead of time and know what was going on and who to schedule appointments with. So they know stuff.
I think
Okay.
Simon Cox had said that 1 year, last year, they had 90% of their stuff written before the first day of E3.
Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's why they do it.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of stuff to write.
Schmucks like me who show up with some goofy blog don't get in their way.
Yeah, how come you're not there anymore?
I don't have any money.
What, they don't pay you to go there?
They don't fund travel. No,
Ugh, that's rough.
they'll pay me for the articles. They're not gonna fund travel.
That shit's expensive, man.
Yeah, it is.
How much did it cost last time you went to E3?
When I went to E3, I came out net negative. Probably around 100 to 200.
Ugh, that's not
So
good.
I paid 200. So I paid 200 to stay in LA for 3 days and work. But I enjoyed it, so whatever.
It's a fun thing. I mean, you get to say you've been to E3.
It's sometimes a fun thing.
Yeah, I hear it's chaotic actually being at the event. It's not like
It's-
PAX or something like that.
Well, PAX is way more chaotic than E3.
It is. Heck, PAX is crazy because there's more people, and I'm comparing this to PAX East, but less content to see because with PAX East, it's before E3 and all the announcements. So, with PAX East this year, there were only 2, 3 big games everyone was going to see. So that's a ton of people trying to see 3 things.
Yeah. When I was at E3, I walked up and played Quantum Conundrum at E3. You're not gonna do that at PAX for any game. Walk up and play it.
No.
Even though it's Quantum Conundrum, not exactly the most hyped game of all time, but yeah, I enjoyed my time at E3. But I know a lot of people that don't like it, so
That's a shame.
whatevs.
Seems like the Harmonix people have a good time, but they're not there to write. They're more to show off the games.
Right.
Well, they get to let out secrets. They don't have to keep stuff secret, just other secrets.
Oh yeah, secrets like revealing the whole Rock Band 3 set list.
Good times.
Yeah. That
What
was
about this E3 though?
That was Gamescom.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
Gamescom.
I get them all mixed up. They're all over the place.
I'm sure they mix it all up too. It's just a whole summer of oh my god games.
Yep. And now that they're working with Disney, they have to go to D23 as well. And whatever the hell else Disney makes them go to. So, what games are you guys most looking forward to seeing in the next couple of days that we know exists?
That we know exists, Mirror's Edge 2.
Have they announced that that's going to be there?
They released teaser art today.
They tweeted something out today that had it's first of all, it was announced last year, so if it's not going to be at the show this year, it's dead. It's never coming out. Secondly, they tweeted something out today that was some teaser art and said hashtag E3 2014. So
oh, nice.
Mirror's Edge 2 will factor into my predictions whenever we get to those as well.
Yeah, I only played a little bit. I only played a little bit of the first game.
Oh.
You should play up until the guns arrive and then quit.
Wait, there's guns?
There is.
There are guns, and there's an achievement for doing the entire game without shooting anyone.
It's almost as if it was designed that way.
Which I did. And it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they should have made it easy to do. Because that's, the best way to play that game.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, it's there's a handful of sequences that are super impossible without killing people.
So you expect there to be guns in the next game?
What I would love is I think there was guns in the trailer that they showed last year. But what I would love is they show guns, but the only thing it ever does is Faith grabs the gun and just immediately throws it away every time. She never actually has any shooting. It's all just disarming.
They'd be pretty good.
That would work.
There should be a mode. There are straight up no guns. Do you think that'd be possible?
Sure,
no,
I don't know.
Then that's less of a threat going to you, because the enemies have to have guns, right?
Do they?
Yes.
I'd be fine with it being a Portal-style puzzle game. I really don't care. But I am very interested in the direction they take Mirror's Edge 2. So that's probably my hypest game right now.
Yeah. What about you, Kittler? What's the game you're most excited to see?
Oof.
Last Guardian. No, that game doesn't exist.
That news was weird the other night. Did you guys see what happened, as it happened with the IGN?
Oh, it's canceled. Wait, we were wrong, maybe? But it might still be canceled?
Yeah, because the headline said, The Last Guardian officially canceled.
Yeah.
And some people got on Twitter what the fuck are you talking about? Of course it's not canceled. And then they changed the headline to, it may be canceled? So...
That game doesn't exist.
It's not coming out.
You know what? They said that about Duke Nukem Forever. And that came out.
And look what that got us.
It did come out, you're right. What are you looking forward to, though?
I do have a copy of Duke Nukem Forever.
Yes.
Do you look forward to Duke Nukem Forever?
I have a copy of it.
Duke Nukem Forever 2 is being announced. Get excited.
Oh my god. More John St. John, I am so there.
Yeah, but Kittler, what game are you most excited about that we know exists?
It's kind of tough to be really excited for new games because I'm still on the last generation of consoles. I haven't bumped it up to the PS4, the Xbox One, and it's...
What about the Wii U? Can't forget about the Wii U.
Of course not. How could I forget about the Wii U and its whole one game I'd play on it right now?
Mario Kart, come on. Mario Kart's awesome.
I did say one game, didn't I?
Well, they also have Super Mario 3D World.
Pikmin 3.
Mm-hmm. Wind Waker HD.
Pikmin 3, though.
I don't like Zelda.
That's fair. But Pikmin, though.
Never played Pikmin.
You're missing out. It's incredible.
I've heard of them. Haven't played any of them.
Arguably the best Nintendo franchise.
Didn't grab my attention.
Yeah, I would argue that, though. I think Animal Crossing is their best.
Elite Beat Agents.
It's a Nintendo franchise, is it? They didn't publish it.
You always had me there. I was going to say, maybe.
Who did I'm curious who published it.
Is that Capcom or something?
I think.
Fact checking on the podcast.
But actually going with the the question you were asking me,
Mm-hmm.
I I want to see more about Mirror's Edge 2. I can't get excited until I actually see something that isn't a CG trailer, something that's gameplay, something more concrete. Because right now it's just, hey, we might be doing it. And I say might be doing it because things get canceled all the time. I mean, remember that Star Wars 1313 project or Battlefront 3?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. Last
Also, it was published by
Guardian.
Nintendo.
Would you say mistaken?
Elite Beat Agents was published by Nintendo.
Oh, so there you go. Arguably the best franchise for Nintendo.
I'm
But-
fairly interested in Borderlands the pre-sequel because freeze rays, and you get to play as Claptrap. The real thing, the only reason I'm not like, oh my god, Borderlands, is because I played Borderlands 2 so much. Just so much. I got burnout on it.
Well,
Wait,
take a break.
Burnout?
Wait, there's a new Burnout?
Wait, there's a new Burnout? Burnout Paradise 2? Confirmed?
Sure, why not?
Watch, that actually happens tomorrow.
I would freak out. They're never making another Burnout. Like, it's not gonna happen.
You never know.
Need for Speed sells
Um,
too much better.
I keep hearing rumors from one guy that's like, oh my god, there might be a new Guitar Hero. I'm like, no, there's not.
No.
No, that's not going to happen. It's too soon. People are kind of overbuying expensive peripherals that aren't bundled into consoles and then dropped later.
Beat matching won't come back until Harmonix brings it back.
And that's next year with Amplitude.
So look forward to your Activision ripoff of Amplitude.
But you know what Harmonix will have over them?
The actual Amplitude?
But it'll feature a song by Single White Infidel.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because our own Jeff Webster is really bad with money.
He is.
Very bad with money. Incredibly bad. I even told him, don't do it. That's a lot of money. And
Yeah.
he's like, I'm doing it. And
Yeah.
he did it.
I mean, what else is he going to spend the money on?
Food?
What's that?
I'd show you some, but I don't have any within arm's reach.
Yeah. It's a shame. We're actually going to try to convince everyone on the Echo Chamber podcast to get their money together so we get Lickisto on there, which is some crazy made-up song that they made up. It's kind of rap. Mistaken, what is it? It's like a rap song?
It's not real. It's not happening. Let it go. It's a dead joke. It's like a joke. It's like 2 years old now.
I know.
You know what I'm curious about is the new Homefront game, actually.
Homefront?
Yeah, I
Homefront.
actually kind of am too because it's set in
This-
Philadelphia.
Because I'm curious how they handle it, because the first game sucked so much.
You
Oh.
gotta capitalize on that strong
And-
Homefront brand.
And I won't lie, I watched Red Dawn today, so that made me a little more interested. The remake of Red Dawn, I should say, which was strangely good.
So, have either of you guys played Homefront before?
Nope.
Because I wanted to know how open world-ish it is. Because since it's set in Philadelphia, and I'm in Philadelphia, if it lets me just walk around and find places that I know.
Well, the original Homefront was a linear game, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Just standard FPS stuff.
So if it's just in generic stuff and not like really based on real locations, then I'm not interested.
Well, that was the old one. This is the new one. It's by a completely different team, and I think, I don't know. We'll just have to see more about it.
Yeah, because I'm curious about that because there's not a lot of games set in Philadelphia. It's usually New York or Chicago now or LA. But as someone from Philadelphia, kind of okay with this. So more games in Philadelphia, please. Assassin's Creed 4.5. Set it here.
Has there really not been an Assassin's Creed in Philadelphia?
Assassin's Creed 3 had a three-part inside one of the buildings in Philadelphia.
Oh, I thought
That
they
was
just kind of went to Valley Forge, which is just outside here.
Oh, maybe that too. But it was like I forgot what building. I don't know.
Independence
Okay.
Hall?
That
Yeah.
might have been it.
Yeah, that's where they signed the Declaration of Independence.
I kind of blocked Assassin's Creed 3 out of my head because it was not a good game.
Did either of you guys play Assassin's Creed 4?
I recently finished that, and I dug it. I thought it was very well done.
What about you, Mistaken?
I don't play video games.
Oh, I'm glad you're here then.
Assassin's Creed 4, I was still feeling the burn from 3, but I really enjoyed the sailing. It was nice.
Yeah, I heard the pirate stuff is really cool.
It is. It is.
Yeah, so will they? Do you think they'll announce Assassin's Creed 5 tomorrow?
Assassin's Creed
And
Unity.
they are-
You made.
Yeah, they already did.
They
They
announced that. That's been announced. They're
Oh,
gonna-
like what's the theme for?
We don't really know that much. I know it's in the French Revolution.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
They've already announced pre-order DLC for it.
Of course they did.
Mm-hmm.
Season pass.
It's Ubisoft.
No, they haven't announced a season pass, but you know it's coming.
Right.
You know it's coming. But they really haven't spoken much about that. They're saying that's all going to be revealed tomorrow.
Nice. And then they'll also announce Unity, which is their other Assassin's Creed game.
What I'm talking about,
That's what I'm
Assassin's
talking about.
Creed Unity.
Oh wait, Unity is Assassin's Creed 5? I thought they were two separate games.
I don't think so. Maybe they are.
When you get to about 4 or 5, you kind of stop wanting to put the number on it, because then people are like, oh my god, it's the 6th game. Do I really want to get into a series that's late?
Because I heard there were going to be 2 Assassin's Creed games this year, so
Really?
that's why I was curious.
Maybe.
Probably a mobile title or something.
Well, I thought maybe one was going to be multiplayer focused, but maybe
We'll see.
I'm just wrong. Maybe that's just a
We'll
mode.
see tomorrow.
Maybe
Right.
you are wrong.
Yeah, well, we're here to speculate, so I was just wondering if maybe I'm just being crazy, and probably I am. But yeah.
Assassin's Creed Guitar Hero.
Oh, and the shanties from the Pirates are going to be all the songs.
Sure.
Okay.
Collaboration with Ubisoft and Activision.
That's Activision does not collaborate. They take over.
What if all the songs are by Dropkick Murphys?
Sure.
There we go. I'm okay with this.
Fund it.
There we go. Spoilers, guys. New Guitar Hero tomorrow. Get excited.
I can hardly contain my excitement.
I am so excited. I just can't hide it.
Yeah. So tomorrow we have 4 press conferences, right? We have
Only 4?
Microsoft. I think so. It's Microsoft, Ubisoft, EA, and Sony.
Yeah,
No
and then
No Konami press conference?
Well, don't they just put up a video?
That's what I'm asking. It's like, what is Konami's press conference this year? Is it real? Is it happening? Is
Or
it going
just
to be a video?
Yeah, they'll just post one online and just fast forward through it like last year.
Okay.
and then Nintendo's video is the day after.
Yeah, but they're actually streaming that live. They're not going to put up a video that you can fast forward through.
Right, they've done that correctly in the past.
Yeah.
I don't see the big deal with not having a press conference from Nintendo. I like that they do their own thing.
Yeah, me too, because they learned after that last one they did that they don't know how to put together a stage show.
No, they're fine. They're fine with stage shows. It's just that they're not talking to that audience.
That's what I mean. Like, it doesn't come off right for them. That when they do these Nintendo Directs, that's the information that the people that they're targeting want to hear. So to make a big one of those for E3 makes sense.
And frankly, I like the fact that they do those. Throughout the year instead of once a year at E3, a really big one. Smaller ones throughout the year. It's excitement going throughout the whole year, despite not having that many games.
Well, they had the year of Luigi, so they had to keep announcing all those hot Luigi titles.
Oh, I know. I have the Game Boy for it.
The what now?
This is a Game Boy now, of course. This is the Year of Luigi 3DS XL that I got.
That's an actual thing that came out?
Yes, it has the Year of Luigi logo
Holy shit.
on the
I assume
back.
it came with Luigi's Mansion.
It came with Mario and Luigi Dream Team, thank you very much.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. I remember this now.
And it was the only one on sale, so.
There you go. You're Luigi paying dividends for you.
Yep. And I bought that in March, so I got Pokemon too.
Yeah, I remember playing that.
Yeah, I have not gotten that far in it.
Oh, you haven't beaten it?
I planned on playing it a bunch when I was at PAX, and instead I kind of did street passing the whole time.
That's what happens at PAX.
Yep.
You just go to the little lounge they have, just walk through there a couple times, and you're good to go.
Don't even need to walk through there, just walking around in general. So many street passes.
Yeah, that happened my first time at PAX. I literally never put down my 3DS because I was just street passing the whole time. I missed that. I should go back sometime. Not this year, though. I missed out.
You didn't miss out on much.
Then, well, Harmonix didn't really have a big presence there, did they?
Not. Well, they had a lot of panels, and they had a couple of parties outside PAX, and I got to visit their studio, which was awesome.
Wait, how did that happen?
From a playtest.
Oh, I didn't know they had a thing set up where you can go to their office.
They tweeted a thing out like the day before, and I was like, yes,
Nice.
just like that.
Yeah, I assume we won't see Chroma at E3 at all, right?
From the last news I heard about it, there was a lot that I. Then again, I think it was from IGN, so don't take this as a credible source. Then that Chroma needed sizable retooling.
Yeah,
And then that was the day before there were a bunch of layoffs from there, so I wouldn't be surprised if Chroma gets canceled.
oh, I hope not. I was in the beta and it was kind of fun. I mean, it did need a lot of work, but I liked the mechanics.
Yeah, I don't really think there's much to show. I mean, it's a game that's in closed alpha.
Yeah, and they just closed it, like for real. They shut it down.
Oh.
Yeah, the beta is done, or the alpha, or whatever it is. It's done now.
Yeah, see, that's just leading more credence to my thought.
Could be. We'll see. But I doubt we'd see any of it at the show. It just doesn't seem like a game worth.
No, it's probably
worth
going to be all
showing.
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Maybe Record Run, just because they'll probably have John Drake on a cell phone.
What else would he be doing?
Yo, they got itself Fantasia. They got itself Fantasia now that they're the only developer for that peripheral.
Oh, yeah.
I felt so bad for Harmonix when they announced that. Like, oh, by the way, no more Connect built in. So,
Yep.
Suck it, Harmonix.
They were really lucky to get Amplitude funded.
Oh, they have help. You know, they had some industry friends pitch in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine if they didn't.
Tim Schafer put in $7,501 so he could have dinner with himself.
That was $3,501.
Oh, was it? That's right. I got my numbers wrong, but yeah. Tim Schafer, I'm guaranteed that's the one who put in for that reward.
I'm sure it is, and I think Harmonix foots the bill for the dinner, so that's a win-win, right?
They're probably just going to send him a burger or something. It's like, here you go, Tim. Thanks for the money.
Hey, Owen.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to?
One game I'm looking forward to is Fantasia, because I have an Xbox One, and I have 0 games for it.
You don't have Rise?
What's that? Some kind of Batman knockoff? Yeah, I don't have that. I don't even have Titanfall for it. I played the beta. It was cool, but I just felt like this isn't $60 worth. And the only games I want on Xbox were like South Park, which wasn't even on the Xbox One.
Then why did you buy an Xbox One?
I was given one because someone,
Oh,
if someone was supposed to get
oh
one,
yeah.
yeah, someone was buying one for their boyfriend for Christmas, and then they broke up, and like, well, I have this Xbox One.
Wow.
Do you want it? And I said, okay,
Yes.
thanks. Merry Christmas to me. I have an Xbox One now.
Nice. You should get that game that everyone wants. That I don't know, Sunset Overdrive. That looks cool, right?
Yeah, I might check that out, but I told myself I probably think that Fantasia might be my first game for the Xbox One because it actually looks not like a generic shooter or a normal, third-person hide-behind-cover game or any of that. It's something unique, and as someone who played the Dance Central games, it's the same guys doing it, but it's not exactly dancing, but creating music.
And it's got a release date, so that's helpful.
Yeah, so I want to see more of it at E3, and then hopefully, if the soundtrack's really good, I'll be able to pick it up and convince people to play it.
Well, they've already announced a lot of songs, and there's only going to be about 30.
Oh yeah, they did just announce a few more. Like they have the Who in there now.
Yeah.
Of course
That's
they
a
do.
surprise. Well, I wouldn't
The
expect that
Police.
for Fantasia though.
You got it. Why not?
It's true. I want to see that Bruno Mars dubstep though. Still the most thing I would say about it. I want them to be able to put dubstep in every single song.
Sure.
That Bruno Mars song in Fantasia is great to play.
You've played it?
Yeah, at PAX East, Harmonix had a Fantasia party,
Oh.
and I got to play it, and it was pretty cool.
So, explain to me how it controls. Like, what is the point of the game? I'm still not clear on this.
You move your arms about and look like an idiot.
I don't care about looking like an idiot. I always do.
Well, yeah, you've played Dance Central, right?
Yeah, I
There
play
you go.
Rock Band.
You move around and look like an idiot,
Oh,
and you have
good at it.
fun. How it feels, that's tough to describe because it's kind of about how you play it and how you feel while you're playing it. With me, I felt silly because all the movements I was doing was more like martial arts moves, like I'm fighting. Because
Wait, there's cry chops in this game?
if you do the motions like that, yes, or you could be more smooth and whatever.
I am so into this.
So, I mean, it's all about how you do the motions.
Yeah, I am not embarrassed by playing Kinect games because when I went to PAX a couple years ago, I got up on the Dance Central stage, and I forget. I think it was Rhythm Bastard I did it with. We went up there and did a Technologic, and for the freestyle thing, we were just doing a robot all over the stage and stuff.
Nice. Oh god. I remember when I did Dance Central on a stage once. I twisted my ankle, and this was the first day of
Oof.
the con. So that was not fun.
Yeah,
So
so.
I cannot dance.
Fine. What were you saying, mistaken?
Are we in agreement that the Xbox One has the worst game selection of the three consoles right now?
As someone who has no games on it, yes. But the Wii U is a close second.
See, I think the Wii U has the best game selection right now.
I'd actually go with that because if I got a choice of console right now, like let's say I had all three consoles,
Right.
all the new ones, what would I play first? Probably Mario Kart, probably Wonderful 101, maybe Lego City Undercover. But I've seen so much of that game, I feel like I've already played the whole damn thing.
Right. What about you, mistaken?
I just can't think of anything on the Xbox One that's really that interesting to me besides like Dead Rising,
I
And
don't
that's
like-
coming to PC, though.
and then and Titanfall, which I liked, but again PC. And then PS4 has at least Resogun.
And what about
PS4
Infamous?
As Infamous.
I'd
That's true.
probably play Infamous. I'd probably play the new Killzone. I really enjoyed Killzone 3.
Mhm.
PS4 has Octodad. That's
true.
I,
PS4
I
is
play
Octodad.
that with the PlayStation Move, and it is
Oh my God.
incredible.
With the move. Okay,
It is incredible.
nice.
And also, PS4 has Sports Friends.
Right.
I've seen that. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
I love that game.
nice.
Get
So,
people
yeah,
over, have a few drinks, endless fun.
And PS4, PlayStation Plus. That's
Well,
cool.
Xbox now has their own version of that.
Yeah, so you get Spartan Assault and Max or something, whatever.
I kind of want to play Spartan Assault. Am I the only one?
I heard it's free-to-play bullshit.
Yeah, it's not something I'm interested in.
I played Plants vs. Zombies 2. Like, whatever.
That's true, so have I. Yeah.
Let's be honest. That Trials game is free-to-play bullshit, too.
I'm still playing it.
That we've both played.
The one on iOS, yeah, I'm still playing that.
Yeah.
It's fun.
No, I agree.
Yeah. It's different enough. It's got like RPG elements, like building the bikes. That it's different enough from Fusion, which I do love playing Fusion.
It's also got that $100 option.
It's like almost every game.
Just saying, man.
I'm surprised the Record Run doesn't have that option.
Kind of does.
It's $50.
Yeah.
Just do that twice and you're good.
Free to play bullshit.
Yeah, but they fixed Record Run though, because originally you couldn't get backstage passes aside from beating songs for the first time and doing the missions. And I kind of complained to them about it. So now they said that you win.
I think a lot of people complained to them about it.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't just me, because now it's.
No, it was just you.
Oh, good. All right, I fixed it. Yay!
You
I saved
fixed
video
it.
games.
You saved video games forever.
Good work, Owen. We're proud of you.
Thank you. But yeah, now you get one for every song you finish. So it's a grind, but at least I can play more songs in the game.
Yeah.
And I gave them money for it, so that's it. Thank you. Here, have some money. And then I gave them $200 for their Kickstarter.
I gave them 5.
500?
Yeah. This was getting towards the end of it, and it was like still needing money, and I was like,
There you go. People complain about Rock Band being an expensive game. Look at Amplitude.
Yeah, I went back, thought about all the stuff I've gotten from Harmonix, how much enjoyment I got from Rock Band. I probably wouldn't have had a social life in college if it wasn't for Rock Band, so I felt like I owed them a bit.
Outside of Amplitude, what's the highest you've ever paid for a Kickstarter?
That's the only Kickstarter I backed.
Good work.
That's
Owen?
the highest one for me. Second highest is Webhooked, which was Dan Snyder from Giant Bomb's thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Since, maybe I'll use it in the future for a project. Wink.
Why did you blink when you said wink?
I don't know how cameras work, or eyes. Shut up. But yeah. $50 and $200 are the most I've spent on a Kickstarter. What about you, Mistaken?
I spent $100 on the Republic Kickstarter to get the special edition Crazy Package thing. Never got it.
Oh,
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I never got that. Well,
maybe you should email someone.
I'm sure I could, but oh well.
Hey,
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter.
remember when this was about E3?
No, it's about Kickstarter now.
Oh, okay.
Will they have a Kickstarter booth at E3?
Probably they should.
No, it's too expensive. They'd have to kickstart to get a booth there.
Oh man, could you imagine that Kickstarter?
You don't know if they've done that or not.
So should we move on to predictions?
Yeah, let's move on to predictions. Kittler, did you set up any predictions ahead of time for E3?
I didn't give it a think and set up predictions, but I'll repeat a prediction I had from last year about Mirror's Edge 2.
Okay.
Or however they're going to call it. Whatever. The new Mirror's Edge game. Personally, I think it might be an Xbox One timed exclusive. Originally, I'd say exclusive, but everything that's been going to Xbox One has at least been going to PC as well.
Yeah.
It's a good guess. That's actually very similar to one of my predictions.
And I guessed that last year because of the Garden Warfare that came out, and I was like, Xbox One. And Peggle 2 came out, I was like, Xbox One. I was like, EA is in the pocket for Microsoft right now. Mirror's Edge would probably be Xbox One exclusive, at least for a time.
Yeah. And at least Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare is coming to PS4 soon.
Yes, it is.
So I'm interested in that game, but everyone I play games with are on PS4, so I'll probably get it on there if it's at a good price, which is like probably $30 or something. That sounds fair enough for that game. All right, so Mistaken, you have written down some predictions for E3?
They're all up here, buddy.
Oh man, I got mine written down. So.
But they're tied to all the conferences specifically.
Yeah, I have 4 categories. I have Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and general predictions, which includes Ubisoft and EA and all those people.
All right, given the Mirror's Edge prediction we just had, I'll lead with my first Microsoft prediction, which is that that Mirror's Edge 2 will be shown at the Microsoft press conference.
That sounds pretty safe. I can see that happening.
Yeah, and obviously before the EA one. So technically Mirror's Edge 2 gameplay will debut on the Microsoft stage, I think. Because, and my reasoning behind this is, with the cutting of the Kinect, I think Microsoft is desperate to get back the hardcore gamer. So, what better way to get them back than, this highly anticipated sequel that hardcore gamers liked?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. That'll be there, but it won't be early, I don't think.
Right.
They'll probably close with Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, you don't think that they'll show a trailer and it say, like, come back for our press conference to see gameplay?
To the EA one?
Yeah.
That's potential. I think they might do an extended demo at the EA one, if that's what they do. I really think I really think Microsoft. This is like based on nothing, but whatever. I really think Microsoft. If I was Microsoft, I would really seek a gameplay demo of that game specifically before anything else. Personally, if I was Microsoft, if I was the conglomeration that is Microsoft.
Makes sense to me. I could see that. That'd be kind of cool. Do you want to hear my first prediction? It's a double.
No.
Oh, okay.
Go. What is it?
A mistake. I told you this one before, and you just frowned at me. And I said that on the stage during Microsoft's press conference, at some point, someone is going to call the Xbox One the One. They're going to try to use that phrase.
Are they going to get Keanu Reeves in on this too?
That's how they're going to open. Keanu Reeves is going to come down and host the whole thing. They're going to pull an Ubisoft.
I think you're right, but I'm going to counter it with what I countered it with when we talked earlier, which is that I think someone on the stage of the Microsoft press conference will call it an X-Bone.
That's not going to happen.
I'm not saying a Microsoft employee. I'm saying someone on the Microsoft stage.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I'm thinking someone
really
who thinks
hard.
they're going to try and be hip, like someone who's just trying too hard, like a Mr. Caffeine type, or Tim Schafer going crazy like he did that one time and talked about the fake family and everything.
I feel like if someone does that, they're going to get sniped with like a sleeping dart.
We'll see, but that's one of my predictions.
I'd be kind of okay with that. So, Mistaken, do you have another Microsoft prediction?
God, I do. I can't remember it right now. This is the problem of having it all in the head.
This is why he wrote it down.
Exactly. I got another one here.
Okay, lay it on me.
Keeping up with the trend of Microsoft going back on everything they say about the Xbox One, I'm predicting that they're going to announce backwards compatibility with Xbox 360 games.
How?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. They want people to
do
buy
it through the cloud, like PlayStation Now. It's got their own PlayStation Now type service for old games.
That's actually not a bad call.
Yep, because they're using all that cloud stuff anyway. Why not be able to emulate old games with it.
Yeah, I could definitely see them going the cloud route on that, like because PS4 is doing the same
No.
thing.
You know what? I don't think they're going to do that because then that would sort of kill, no, not kill, but stifle the HD remake market.
I don't think people care anymore, though.
When they do a Halo 2 anniversary, they'll care.
It won't be available on your thing because Halo 2 is an Xbox One game. It's not 360.
So you want people to buy an Xbox One to play 360 games through a cloud service?
Yes, and I've talked to some people, and they actually said, yes, that would convince me to get an Xbox One.
That's so stupid.
So they could play their old games and play the new games as well. You know, kind of like how the PS3 used to have PS2 game playback. I still have one of those.
Yeah, but that was at launch. That was to bring people over to PS3. They could still play PS2 games, and then they dropped the backwards compatibility because the PS2 was old enough to not really require it, the backwards compatibility. Maybe they dropped it a little too soon.
Yeah, but
it
Microsoft's
helped the
going
price
backwards,
point.
though. Microsoft's going backwards, though. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
I completely see where Owen's coming from this. I mean, PlayStation, when we get to Sony, like PlayStation has their Gakkai service that is exactly this. So it's not an unprecedented move, and I think they want to reach parity with PS4 as much as possible at this point. So I could absolutely see them saying that. And they'll beat Sony to the punch because they're first. Like, their press conference is first. So they'll beat them to the punch with this sort of announcement, and, oh, here's things you'll see. And it probably won't even be real, but they'll still beat them to the punch.
Yeah. Because I bet they're still pissed off about last year.
Oh, that would be furious. I'll be looking to try and dig at Sony as much as possible.
That's one thing I'm most excited about, is those guys going at it again after last year. Because I remember watching Sony's press conference and actually yelling, oh shit, when they were taking all those direct shots at Microsoft.
Oh
like
my god.
It was like Def Jam. It was crazy.
They dropped the mic so hard.
Yep. It was... I want more of that this year, please. So, Mistaken, did you come up with your other one for Microsoft?
I think this is a bit of a softball, considering there was rumors about this going around. But I think they're going to show or announce, if it hasn't already been announced, the Halo 2 anniversary thing.
There have been a lot of rumors about it. Nothing quite concrete. I think one rumor was like it's going to be like the first 4 all in one pack. And I'm like,
Yeah, I heard that too.
that seems a
weird
bit
one.
overkill.
I could see it being like Halo 2, and then maybe the other ones are DLC or something. But I think they'll announce, and like there'll just be a Halo block where they show Halo 5, which is pretty much obvious.
And the Halo
And
TV series.
The Halo TV series and Halo 2 Anniversary Edition.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like a solid block they'll do.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably go into the whole Xbox Originals content, and that segment with the Halo TV stuff, and that'll transition into the games.
That makes sense.
The Halo games, anyway.
Yeah. That's actually my next prediction, was that they were going to announce a Halo game that isn't Halo 5. So, I guess we're both on the ball there. It's the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Yep. I have one more for Microsoft.
Okay.
All right. And my last one is that Epic will reveal a new game. I think Epic has something that
A
they'll show.
new game, or show
something-
like Fortnite.
I think it's gonna be a new game. Like it might. Like, have they said anything about new Gears? Because it could be that, or it could be a new IP.
I did see a rumor about a Gears 4, but
Isn't Gears being handled by a different studio now?
I thought Microsoft bought Gears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know, but
yeah.
I think Epic will be there and they'll have something.
Speaking of which,
Bulletstorm 2.
yes.
Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that.
I would love that.
That would go along with my idea of bringing back the hardcore. Have they talked at all about Project Spark ever again after that first E3 thing?
I saw it at PAX, actually.
Okay, so it's still real.
So it's a thing, yeah.
Okay.
I
Sorry, go.
I didn't see that much of it at PAX. I think it's something you can download like the beta for, and I think they eventually plan to bring it to 360 as well.
Oh, weird.
That is weird with all the smart glass stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't pay much attention because I don't care about Project Spark.
All right, so here's the real question, Owen.
Okay.
Do they show Battlefield, Call of Duty, or both
At Microsoft.
at Microsoft?
Both.
I think they're going to show Call of Duty.
They'll show Call of Duty more, but I think they'll show both.
I think they're going to save Battlefield for their own thing.
EA will.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna show both too.
I think Microsoft doesn't want to be too close to Battlefield after what happened to Battlefield 4. Because
Microsoft doesn't. Because of the EA. I don't know, man.
It is a train wreck, though.
You know, actually, Battlefield might be more on a Sony presser because I don't know if it was officially confirmed, but weren't they saying that with the E3 theater screenings of the Sony presser, they were going to give beta codes for the new Battlefield?
Could be.
That's
Could be.
what I heard.
And I could see that from like Sony locking that up for their press conference to counter Call of Duty on Microsoft's. Yeah, I'm with Kittler though. I think it's gonna be both, but I think they'll have Battlefield early and then close with Call of Duty.
That'd be interesting.
Just so it's not like military shooter. Blah, blah, blah.
Anything else for Microsoft for you guys?
Do we think they'll show any new IP?
I think Epic will.
Oh, you think Epic will?
Yeah.
Well,
I think they're gonna. I think, and this is a bit. This is my massive prediction that probably absolutely has no chance of coming true. I think they're gonna revive a Rare franchise.
It's funny.
Without Rare.
Wow.
Wasn't Killer Instinct formerly Rare?
Yes.
No, Killer Instinct was something other than Rare.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to look that up. More fact checking on this podcast, but
It's-
something along the lines of that Killer Instinct, but not developed by Rare.
That's funny though,
I
because
wonder what's going to happen to Rare because the previous years have been pretty much Kinect Sports, and now Kinect's kinda.
and they were working
Yeah,
on the
they-
avatars, and the avatars are dead.
Yeah. I mean, Rare as a company is just completely belly up at this point, but they have lots of great IP still, like Banjo-Kazooie, Conker. Like, we could see a new Conker.
Banjo-Kazooie 3.
They're not going to do Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the response? It would be so horrendous. Oh, Double Helix is who made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made the new one, but who made the old one?
Rare.
Yeah, yeah.
It was still Double Helix?
No,
it
it's
was
Rare.
Rare.
Oh, it was Rare. Okay.
Yeah, that's a Rare IP that
So-
Double Helix has handed.
So, yeah, that's exactly what you were saying. And I said,
Okay.
like Killer Instinct. Okay.
Yeah, I probably just got mixed up. My head
Alright.
is...
Okay.
Give someone Banjo-Kazooie.
It's
Let them
too
make the
full
role.
of predictions you can't remember.
Yeah, grabbed by the Ghoulies too.
But
No.
one last thing I want to say about the Microsoft press conference, not really a prediction, but I want to see more of Quantum Break.
Oh yeah. See,
And-
the weird thing about Quantum Break is, did you watch that trailer they put out recently?
I don't remember part of
So
it.
like, it was, I always forget the guy's name, but the dude that they modeled Max Payne after from Remedy. Talking about Quantum Break, and he's like, "We'll see you all at Gamescom," and it was like, "Gamescom? We have this other convention." So I don't even know if they'll be at E3.
I hope they show something, because
I hope so too.
what little they've shown looks pretty cool, and I really enjoyed Alan Wake.
hmm
So, I mean, even though I don't have an Xbox One, I'd love to see more about that game.
Sounds good. That's all I got for Microsoft.
So what are we moving on to? EA or Ubisoft's predictions?
Do you want to move to Sony?
Straight to Sony? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
think we
did.
close on Sony because that one's gonna have a lot of big ones. But
All right. Do
if you want to, I can lead the Sony one.
Yeah, because what I have here, I have Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and general predictions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Go for Sony.
Here's my Sony opener. They will do a live demo of Gaikai streaming
Really? Wow. I don't see that
live.
happening.
I should put that in quotation marks.
Oh, okay.
But what if it? Oh, I bet say what if it fails? Just
Live.
buffers on them. Like, oh god damn it.
They'll say it's live, but is it really live? No one ever knows. So they'll demo Gaikai, and it's sort of like they'll walk you through the service and what it does and the backwards compatibility, how it works. I think they're gonna do that because they have to at this point. Otherwise, it's just dead in the water.
You know what I want to see from Gaikai though? Is the feature they announced originally at last year E3 is the ability to let someone else online, pick up your game and continue to help you. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Really? No.
Yeah, because they were showing Knack and they were chatting with somebody saying, "Oh, I'm stuck at this part. I can't beat it."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And then
right. Yeah, you're right. I do
They
remember
took
that
over
now.
and helped them. I want to see that because that feature looks incredible, and that's what sold me on the PS4. So, if they don't show that, then
Now-
what are they doing?
Now all I can see is people charging service to get other people trophies.
I forgot. I remembered my old Microsoft one.
Oh boy.
All right.
But
Let's
before we
hear
get too deep in Sony, my last Microsoft prediction is that they're going to have a massive focus on indie stuff to make up for last year.
To try to combat what Sony did.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
I
they're going
don't-
to try to do that with Sony did with the
I-
indie stuff.
I don't think they will, because basically, as far as I know, every indie that basically they all say with their experience on the Xbox 360, they probably wouldn't even go to Xbox One. And does Xbox One have a clause for indie that says, hey, if you release on our system, you have to do it at the very least at the same time or before anyone else?
That is true. They do have that clause. That is true. I definitely think they're going to have less indie games in general, but like I think they want to pretend they have more than they have.
Right. So pay a few of them to show up.
Yeah,
so,
pretty much.
So they'll buy themselves a pair of hipster glasses and say, look at us, we're indie.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, back to Sony.
Yes.
Back to Sony. I think a lot of it's probably going to get dominated by Uncharted news. There's a lot
I can
of
see
buzz
that.
about an upcoming Uncharted, the recent thing that happened with Uncharted 3 becoming free for PlayStation users for a short time before they took it down. That seems to indicate something might be going on with Uncharted coming up.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could
Interesting.
definitely see that. I'm trying to remember, does Naughty Dog still own Uncharted? Or did they sell that to Sony?
I think they still own it.
Because I feel like they don't want to work on a 4. You know what I mean? But I think Sony definitely wants a 4 and will probably see a 4. But I don't know if it'll be Naughty Dog developed.
I thought they announced that they were developing it.
Did they? I could be wrong
I
then.
thought the trailer last year had a Naughty Dog logo on it.
Wait, there's already an Uncharted 4 trailer?
Yeah, they teased
It was a
last year.
teaser. It was a teaser.
Oh.
It just said Uncharted.
Yeah.
And it was
Okay.
It
very...
didn't say
Well,
4. Yeah.
If it's still their IP, though, like the PSP games aren't developed by them, I don't think.
No, they're not.
Or the PS Vita one. So maybe, I don't know. I feel like Naughty Dog wants to work on a new IP, is what I'm trying to get at. So, if they're at the show, I would assume that that's what they're at the show with, but I could be completely off base.
Hmm.
What else?
Do you want to hear my prediction?
Go for it.
Mine is that they're going to announce a PS4 and Vita bundle with their announced the date and the price.
I think that's very likely. And I think it's kind of funny. The Xbox One's like, oh crap, we need to get rid of the Kinect so we can match the PS4's price. And PS4 will be like, hey, let's add a Vita and match the Xbox One price.
Yeah.
I think if they do a Vita PS4 bundle, it'll be priced at $499.99 to match the Xbox One Kinect bundle.
Yeah, and that's a good deal too because the Vita is like normally $250. So
That would
Right.
be an incredible deal.
Good
So
deal.
that puts kind of a hole into my prediction because, man, it's like $200, $250 for Vita by itself.
But
But then again,
what if they do that and they say, "Yo, it's still $399,"
Oh my god.
and they just put up the middle finger and say, "Fuck you, Microsoft."
that is not gonna happen.
The reason I can see the $499 price point is that those Vitas ain't selling.
Well, I bought one after I got a PS4 because the remote play is the best part of that.
One
Absolutely. And if they can sell to people and convince people that the remote play is as awesome as it is, then you start selling Vitas.
And also, what if when they show all the games, they keep hyping up the cross-buy stuff because that's
Mhm.
another
yeah.
great feature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cross-buy is awesome.
Because I love that because I got a Spelunky and Hotline Miami on my Vita, and when the PS4 versions come out, I'm getting them for free because it's cross-buy.
One thing I would like to mention is this week Best Buy is doing a bundle of Vita and the PS4 for I think about $560. So that's
Interesting.
It's a
pretty
weird
low.
price.
Well, they got I don't know if it includes anything else, but they also did a bundle with the Xbox with two Xbox One Connect and game and $50 gift card for $560 as well.
Yeah. Maybe the bundle for the PS4 includes like PS Plus or something. That could be a possibility because then you get the free games for both systems with PS Plus.
But I think seeing a PS4 Vita bundle being officially announced at E3 is pretty damn likely.
I hope so. I want to see more stuff on the Vita since I own one now. And I also owned a PSP, and that didn't go so well. I'm mistaken. You got anything else for Sony?
My main one was the Gaikai one. What else?
Wonder Book.
Do you think they show anything God of War?
I hope so. I like God of War. I'd like to see another one.
Interested.
Because remember how good God of War 3 looked? Because I think that was the best looking game on the PS3.
Right.
Imagine that on the PS4 with even more power.
Now you're playing with power.
So okay, this isn't a Sony thing specifically, but it's kind of Sony.
Mhm.
I feel like The Witcher has to be at one of these two press conferences, Microsoft or Sony.
I think it'll be at Microsoft.
I think it'll be at Sony.
Why do you think that?
Because I don't know. I don't know.
I think it'll probably be at both under a montage of other third-party titles that they're both doing.
See, I think there'll be a demo or like a big trailer
You think so?
at Sony.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype going around for this game. They're saying it's like going to be like
It's
a
gotta-
totally next-gen game.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be somewhere, and I'm like so wishy-washy where I think it's going to be, whether it's Microsoft or Sony, because I could see reasons for both, really.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if I have any other.
It'll just butt in at the Ubisoft conference.
Yeah.
They'll crash the party, be like, Witcher 3.
What if The Witcher appears at every press conference?
Oh my god! All right, here's a question for you. Do
Yeah.
we see anything of? Do we see anything? For
I do not see anything.
Do you see anything?
Nope.
Anything with the name
Blind.
Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15 on it?
I think they already confirmed it wasn't going to show up this year. I think
I saw
Square
that
Enix said
15. That 15 wouldn't.
Hmm.
But do we see anything with Kingdom Hearts? Because they're doing the 2.5 remake thing.
I think they just mentioned it. There won't be anything big around
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I feel like Square's gotta have something, don't they?
Square will probably have something for Tomb Raider because that eventually became a pretty big hit.
But they're doing another Tomb Raider?
Probably.
Probably.
I need to finish that. I bought the definitive edition. I need to go play that.
All right, here's another general one.
All right.
Which, okay, no. Okay, do you think Far Cry 4 will be at either of these press conferences?
Sony.
Sony?
Ubisoft is all up in Sony.
That's a good
Remember
point.
last year's Sony conference?
It's
Yeah,
true.
I can
Like,
see it
it's
being at
obvi-
Sony.
It's obviously going to be at the Ubisoft one, but
No.
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 What if at the end of the Far Cry 4 trailer they announce Blood Dragon 2?
Oh my god.
And they say it's a pre-order bonus DLC.
Fuck them.
Hey, it'd get me to buy it. Because, Blood Dragon.
You know what? I did not play Far Cry 3. I wanted to. Until Blood Dragon came out. I played Blood Dragon and I was like, I don't need to play no Far Cry 3. Blood Dragon. That's all I needed.
Yeah,
Blood Dragon's a better game.
yeah, that's all I played with Blood Dragon, and that was on my Game of the Year list.
I think if there is a Blood Dragon sequel, which there probably will be, it'll be a full-fledged title. Like, they probably saw the success of the first Blood Dragon, and will probably want to make that a full $60 game.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it'll be good or not, I don't know.
That's the problem. I don't see that joke going as a full game. Like, it was just long enough for me that I got my enjoyment out of it. I couldn't see that joke dragging on for like 40 hours.
Doesn't have to be a 40-hour game.
Well, if it's going to be full price, they should make it a long enough game to be worth it.
Yo, Gears of War was like 6 hours. Like, just slap some multiplayer in there.
Would you want to play multiplayer of that?
No?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, how about this? It's almost a certainty that Destiny will be at the Sony press conference, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Probably. I know Destiny's going to be there somewhere in at least one of these conferences.
Well,
Probably Sony, because it's the whole, oh, we're Bungie, we made Halo, buy our game because we made Halo. And, no other really good reason other than
it
that.
does look like a good game, though.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't... from what I've seen, I just don't get the hype other than we made Halo.
I mean, that's the hype.
So,
I mean,
I don't know if you know this.
Halo's pretty good.
Halo's pretty damn good game.
I don't think Destiny's going to pull Halo numbers ever, but
Of course
I think
not.
it'll be a good game.
yeah.
I really don't know.
But it'll be there. I think I saw someone post a picture of a statue from Destiny that's at E3 right now, and then he
Yeah.
tweeted like, "Oh my God, security got me."
Yeah, well, of course it's going to be at E3. It's coming out to... I think it's the only game coming out in 2014. Am I right?
Fantasia, Borderlands pre-sequel.
Oh, wait, there are other games. I heard everything was delayed to 2015.
Nope, it's either 2015 or October.
Yeah.
Those are the options for games.
That's true.
I have two more general ones.
Okay.
Does Mass Effect 4 exist at the show?
No.
I saw a tweet earlier today from a good friend of mine, and he was like, "If you like Mass Effect, you're gonna like tomorrow."
Interesting.
Wait, who said this?
I do not want to disclose that information.
You said he tweeted it, so it should be public knowledge.
Oh, okay, it was Kyle. Do you know Kyle?
No? Kyle
Oh.
who?
You don't know Kyle?
Are they someone who actually knows a thing or two?
Huh?
Are they a credible source that actually knows what's going on?
I'd say he's a critical source, yeah.
Okay.
He's in games. He's at E3.
Oh, there you go. Maybe he saw someone setting up a Halo or a Mass Effect thing.
Could be. I was with Owen until this news came about. I thought Mass Effect 4 was a no-brainer as not being there, but we'll see. Or a Mass Effect spin-off.
I'm not saying Mass Effect 4.
Right.
Maybe something Mass Effect related.
Like a
And there we go. There's an EA prediction then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I hope to God their conference isn't as boring as last year.
Yeah, holy cow.
Or the year before.
But yeah, Mass Effect 4, probably not. I don't know. I feel like if it's Mass Effect 4, it has to be at one of the two big ones, I think, because that's
Right.
like kind of huge. But if it's like a side thing, it's definitely EA.
I
Only.
still don't think it's going to be there.
I could see a side thing being there at EA's conference. Something that's not Mass Effect 4, but it's meant to tide you over until Mass Effect 4 hits.
Something that takes place in the Mass Effect universe.
Yes, a Mass Effect game.
What
Okay.
if they did a Mass Effect MMO?
What was that?
What if they did a Mass Effect MMO?
Oh, MMO.
Yeah.
I think after the Star Wars deal, probably BioWare doesn't want to touch the MMO space ever again.
What if they just patched that game to put in Mass Effect stuff?
Sure, do it. Total conversion.
Exactly. Like, well, we spent all this money. We might as well try to make it profitable.
Well, the Old Republic isn't canon anymore, so
That's true. That is true. That brings up the question: is the Force Unleashed canon anymore?
Was it ever?
I thought those were really good stories, though.
I played the first one. No, it's not a good story.
Damn.
Come on.
Cold-blooded. I didn't play either of them, so.
Don't. Just don't.
Well,
wasn't
the
playing
game
stuff.
isn't good. The story I enjoyed, though.
I don't even remember the story.
It was the apprentice underneath Darth Vader between episodes 3 and 4. So you got to see Darth Vader actually like beat the shit out of people. It was cool.
Controls
Guys.
were janky.
Yes, mistaken?
Is Dragon Age at either of the big press conferences?
Dragon Age Inquisition. That's a game that's been announced and is coming out.
That's what I'm saying. Is it shown at either press conference?
Probably,
Or is
since
it
it's not out
press
yet.
I don't think it will be.
You think it'll be at EA's only?
Oh, you were saying if it'll be at the big ones.
Yeah, sorry.
Probably not a segment dedicated to it. Probably being like a montage of trailers of.
Yeah, I see a
Sure.
trailer, and then it'll say come back later and see some gameplay.
Yeah, I kind of agree too, which is kind of a shame because I really like BioWare stuff, but I think it's kind of a known quantity, so I don't think you really want to waste time with it.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta have all the room for stuff that's not coming out till 2016.
Word. So, should we do Nintendo today or tomorrow?
I think we should do everything today. Just
Okay.
anything comes out. And also, I didn't get to do
Thanks.
any of my Sony stuff.
Tomorrow,
Sorry.
Tomorrow you're probably gonna talk about all the stuff that's actually been announced. So
Yeah, that's
point.
true. We're gonna
That's
be
fair, yeah, that's fair. How
so
wrong we were. How
All
wrong
right.
I was.
lay those Sony predictions on me.
yeah. So they're pretty fast. One is we're gonna see Adam Boyes on stage. He's gonna be like, "Yo, indie games people, check him out."
That's easy.
An easy one. I think there's gonna be absolutely no mention of The Last Guardian.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Like all this stuff going around the internet today is gonna mean nothing for the press conference.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
100% agree.
And I think they're gonna show off Project Morpheus.
I think they have to. I'll one up you. I think Media Molecule's making something for it.
I heard that they're not at E3 this year.
Really?
I heard a report this. The headline was Little Big Planet developer not appearing at E3, and I'm like, why couldn't you just say Media Molecule?
Yeah, right? Like,
They
it's
make
like
other
their
shit,
real
guys. Come
name.
on.
They
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, they made the Puppeteer.
It's true, they did make Puppeteer. That's a bump. If Media Molecule's actually not there, then that really surprises me, because I figured that was the perfect studio to convince people why Morpheus makes sense. But
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a swerve, and they're gonna actually just they're physically not there, but there's a video
yeah, maybe.
where they show, yo, this is what they've been working on.
Softest of softballs, they show Morpheus, and there is a pitch reel with developers telling you how great Morpheus is going to be.
Oh,
Yes.
only they had that for the Vita.
Hmm.
And 9 out of 10 of those developers will never develop for the Morpheus.
I want to see the guy. I was a young horse talk about Morpheus and say, yeah, we're bringing Octodad to it.
That'd be pretty great. That'd be pretty dumb.
Well, yeah, you just had the two move controllers in your hands, and then you put on the Morpheus.
Yep.
First person Octodad.
They need to do that.
Yep.
Any other Sony predictions?
Aside from Project Morpheus, that's all I got.
Do we think they're gonna try and one up themselves with the indie thing this year, or are they gonna do it the same way, or are they gonna try and one up it, or are they just gonna whatever? You guys know we do indie stuff.
I think they're gonna do the same thing with that, and boys going, check out all these developers.
All right. You know what? You know what I would love, like wrestling style. They're like, check out all these developers, and they show them all, right? And then they're like, but there's more, and then there's like a second level of developers.
It's just like a rising platform.
Yeah, they rise up, and then there's developers underneath the stage.
I like this. Adam Boys seems like the guy who would try to pitch this.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny and stupid and amazing.
Yeah. Here's a question for you, Mistaken.
Yo.
Are we going to see from Sony, are we going to see Windjammers or Beast Wars?
Beast Wars?
No, what's it? Gang Beasts. That's the name of the game.
Oh, Gang Beasts. Gang Beasts, maybe.
I would love to see that game on a console.
I could see Gang Beasts. I don't know if... I feel like Gang Beasts doesn't really have its own thing yet, It's still in, like, super pre-alpha.
I know, but what if Sony got behind it and says, we're going to help you get this thing because it's so dumb?
Maybe. I think those are both long shots. I don't think Windjammers is real. So.
But what if? What if it happened?
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
And they get lying up there, just flipping out the bird off, like, yo, we got the license. What's up?
I'm going to predict that David Lang is not on any stage this year.
Oh, man. Did you hear stuff going on between him and Adam Boys?
Nope.
That Dave Lang got big timed by him. He's really trying to call him up, and Adam Boys just hung up on him.
That's incredible.
He just freaked out about it, like, I just got big timed. The fuck? That'd be pretty good. So, no Iron Galaxy there?
I'm thinking no.
Oh, that's a shame.
Not on stage, at least.
Yeah, but Dive Kick's coming, so...
Yeah, but I don't think...
You don't see them being one of the indie developers up there?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't think
I
they're
am
working
looking
on
forward
anything
to
that
that.
can be shown right now, but...
Did you hear the rumors about some of the PlayStation camera support that Dive Kick's going to have?
No.
I don't know if Dave Lang's full of shit, but he's talking about possibly coding stuff that you can, like, actually jump and kick to do it in the game.
Someone needs to not let Dave Lang develop games.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, he straight up says, this sounds really dumb, but we're going to look into it and see if we can make it happen.
Is that it for Sony?
That's it. That's all I got.
I don't think I have anything more.
Nintendo, then?
I got a couple Nintendos.
Are you ready for the
Nintendos?
Are you ready for the Nintendo bombshell?
Oh man.
They're canceling Smash Brothers.
They're not going to talk about any new Zelda game.
Oh, that's my first prediction was they're going to talk about Zelda.
They're going to talk about Zelda, but besides Hyrule Warriors, they're not even going to mention it. They might mention it and say, yeah, we're still working on it. They're not going to show shit.
What if it's a new 3DS game? It's Majora's Mask 3DS.
I'm going to stick to my guns and say the only Zelda they show is Hyrule Warriors.
Well, I'm going to predict the other way. It's either going to be a new Wii U game or it's going to be a 3DS remake.
All right, I'll take you up on that.
All right, we'll be here on Tuesday night talking about how wrong one of us were.
Yep.
Well, there was that rumor that went around because Walmart posted a product page for Wii U simply titled Zelda 2. And people were like, oh my god, remake of Zelda 2, and I'm like, no, that's stupid. It's probably like a Zelda game for the Wii U because there was already one technically with Wind Waker, and Walmart's stupid.
Right.
Guys, I don't trust them at all then.
Could you imagine if they remade Zelda 2, like for real?
Like in a 3D engine?
Just period. everyone will be like, "Why did you remake Zelda 2?"
Well, didn't they kind of in
Please
NES Remake?
understand.
NES Remix had some Zelda 2 stuff, I thought.
Yeah, but it's not a remake though.
It's a remix.
It's a
better.
remix.
It's better.
I agree, but still.
So
Yeah, what if they made it as a 3D classic on the 3DS?
Doesn't
Zelda
count.
2. Oh. Yeah, I played that Sonic 1 3D remake. That
Oh, they
sure
remade
is.
Sonic 1?
Yeah, on the 3DS. It's got
Oh, that's
3D.
cool.
It's Sonic 1 in 3D. It's really
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. That's cool. I own the Kirby one, but that's it.
Yeah, the special stages are super weird with the 3D.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Huge Nintendo prediction.
Okay.
They're gonna show Smash Brothers.
No. No. Two of my predictions are actually about Smash Brothers.
What are they then?
One is they're gonna announce a Wii U bundle with Smash Brothers that'll include the thing for the GameCube controllers.
I could see that. That would make a lot of sense.
And the other one is they're gonna announce Pac-Man.
No way. There's a 0% chance that's happening.
Pac-Man.
It's not happening.
you just want it to happen so they'll license Pac-Man to be right.
I may or may not know a thing or two. I don't know anything.
I
There's
Trust me, I'm not
no,
allowed to know that information. They know I'm a media person.
there's no way that is happening.
I doubt it's
But what if? What if I get a phone call on a Tuesday saying, "Yo, can we use the song?"
If that actually happens, I will be so impressed. I might faint.
There you go. I'm calling it now. They're gonna have a trailer, and it's gonna play Pac-Man Fever.
I'll
And I will not show up that night because I'll be too busy saying "fuck all y'all."
Oh, man.
But no, you really don't think Pac-Man?
No.
Nah, I don't think so.
But Namco's working on the game. Why would they put Pac-Man in?
He's gonna be like at most he's an assist trophy.
No. But his final smash could be him turning into the old school Pac-Man, just eat everybody.
No.
That'd be so
What part
good.
of no don't you get, Owen?
I didn't think I'm amazed as his level. It'd be so good.
And as far as the assist trophy thing's concerned, I don't think they'd put him in as an assist trophy. It would probably be full character or nothing.
Really? Maybe.
Pac-Man would be so good though.
As Pac-Man's busy with his ghostly adventures.
Oh god, if they make that to be the Pac-Man, fuck it, cancel it.
It'd have to be the Pac-Man for Pac-Man 2.
I would think it'd be one for Pac-Man World. Or Pac-World, or whatever the hell that game was called. The
Right.
first 3D one with the arms and legs.
I was thinking it'd be from Pac-Man 1 or Pac-Man 2.
But would it be funny if it was just the original Pac-Man? Like just the puck?
So it's just basically Game & Watch.
Yeah. But if Game & Watch is not in it, and so we have Pac-Man.
Sure.
That'd be fun.
I think Nintendo's going to announce, and I'm half stealing this from somebody, but I don't remember who. They're going to announce a health peripheral.
Again?
Akin to like when they announced the finger thing.
Yeah.
But not quite as stupid.
Who would buy this though?
I don't think that's gonna happen. You know,
I think they're gonna announce let me rephrase it. A peripheral tied to a health game. So like Wii Fit Balance Board would be an example of that.
And how many people are using that though?
Wii Fit sold pretty well, dude.
yeah.
What, did the new one?
All of them.
Really? I'm
Is the
surprised
Wii
I
U
haven't
one
heard.
out?
It's
Yeah,
been
no
out.
one came out. It's been out. That
Okay.
came out like last December, didn't it? And they
Yeah, I thought about buying it, but I was like, I
thought
wouldn't
at
use
one
this.
point they put it out for free. I know somebody that got it for free.
Yeah,
somehow.
they did a free trial.
That
out
was it.
now.
It was a trial.
Wii Fit Youth Club or whatever.
I know that both Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus are like I want to say top 5 best Wii games.
I think they'll have a release date for Bayonetta 2.
That's a good one.
Because they've been teasing that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen anything for a while.
Yeah, I can see
And,
that.
I mean, it's been a long enough time since Wonderful 101's come out that there's probably details on either Bayonetta 2 or a new Platinum Games game.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
And I'm just thinking about what if they bought Platinum.
There would be
But I don't think that would be part of a direct, though. Is the only problem.
What if Sega bought Platinum?
What if Sega bought Platinum?
you know what would be crazy? Oh my god.
Why doesn't Sega have a conference?
They don't have a
Do
console
you
anymore.
really have to ask that?
Neither does Ubisoft.
Well, they're crazy.
Neither does Konami.
What's Sega gonna show? Like, yo, we got Sonic, and
Hey,
Sega bought Relic.
hey.
what's Relic doing?
You know that
Probably a
Shenmue game
40K
you all
game?
want a new one of? You know that Shenmue game you all want another one of? We're not doing it!
We're still not making it.
That'd be like if Capcom had a conference that, hey, you remember Mega Man, right? Yeah, we don't.
That's like, you should go buy Smash Brothers then.
There you go. Just like Brawl, it was the best Sonic game that year. This would be the best the best Mega Man game.
It's already, because I don't think they've literally released any other Mega Man game.
It's true.
What else from Nintendo? Okay, they pretty much have to show X.
What is that?
That's the robot RPG that Monolith is making. They show it like once a year at E3 every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's the spiritual successor to Xenogears. Or Xenogears. Xenoblade? The one that was on the Wii.
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. So they pretty much have to show that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, okay. Here's besides my Zelda prediction. Here's my out there, probably not gonna happen, but man, wouldn't it be cool prediction. They show footage of the Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei crossover game.
Well, it's not a stage show, so they could do that.
That would go well next to the Bayonetta 2 stuff, that if they do that.
And if they don't, that game doesn't exist. They announced it like 2 years ago, and they haven't talked about it since.
For one thing, that would probably never happen, but I found an interesting idea that someone on Twitter posted. Adding virtual console games via Genesis games, like having a Genesis section for...
But didn't the Wii have that?
Yeah, we had that, didn't we?
For Genesis?
Yeah.
Really?
They had Sonic 1 and 2 on there.
Yeah.
But it was like listed as Virtual Console Genesis?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Genesis, because they had, like, Streets of Rage on there as well.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm just an idiot.
Well, they don't have it for Wii yet, though. So, I can see that.
Oh. Another bold prediction. You ready for this other bold prediction?
Okay, what is it?
What's up?
Wii U, downloadable GameCube games.
I've been hearing that because the GameCube adapter.
Yeah, I think the adapter is the step in that direction. They show Smash, and then they talk about the adapter, and they say, oh yeah, by the way, here's this other thing you can use this adapter for.
That makes sense, but then again, I wouldn't put past Nintendo for making that peripheral and only having it used for like 3 games.
Absolutely.
Use it for this game right here.
The only problem with that theory is what you just said.
Yeah, I mean, there've been a ton of stuff that they've done something like that. The Circle Pad Pro, the Game Boy Advance like thing that connected it to the GameCube.
Right. I mean, the Wii Fit board.
The Wii Fit.
That's another example.
What else could you use the Wii Fit board for, though? Really?
Skating games.
Tony Hawk Ride.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do we have any other Nintendo predictions?
I do. They're going to announce a new Yoshi game for the Wii U.
Didn't they? Weren't they doing a Yoshi's Epic Yawn?
Yeah, they're doing Yoshi Yarn. you mean
Wait.
that or something new?
Well, I haven't heard him talk about it since, so.
So you just assumed it was gone.
Yes, I assumed it was gone. They should talk more about Yoshi.
All right.
Yoshi Pokemon Yarn.
I'll say if they show anything Yoshi, I bet it's the Yoshi Yarn game.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Besides Zelda and the Smash Bros. Stuff, nope. That's all I got for Nintendo. Do you think they'll bring up Tomodachi Life? So,
No.
that game's doing well.
Sorry, I don't talk about that game at all.
They're announced Tomodachi Life 2. It's going to have same-sex relationships.
I don't think they're going to talk about any
No.
game that's already out.
I think since it just came out, I think they might do like a skit thing they might open it up with like a skit thing from Tomodachi Life.
What if the whole thing's done in it?
Oh my gosh. Wait, because Iwata's sick, isn't he? Wasn't that a thing I saw?
Well, yeah, but this could have been pre-taped before that.
Oh, right. I don't know why I took that to mean that he wouldn't be in the direct.
Yeah, no, he's just not going to be at E3.
Yeah, he's just not going to be Eddie.
Reggie will.
Oh, duh. We're missing the most obvious one because of the leak picture. What the hell's Mario Maker?
Oh, yeah, that. It's Your Wet Dream. That's what it is.
I
Exactly
am
what you want.
unaware of this.
Hold on, I'll find the picture for him.
Yeah, it's pretty much a game they saw on the floor. It's called Mario Maker, and that's all we know.
It's just called Mario Maker.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's going to be just you make Mario levels.
What
I assumed it was either that or Mario Paint 2.
That's what I was just thinking, because you have the pad anyway.
Right.
Why don't they
definitely
call it that then?
because no one remembers Mario Paint. What is?
Oh, come on, everyone remembers making all of
I
those
remember, but like
Because they
whatever.
want it to have it. Because they want it to have it more than just you thinking paint.
Yeah.
Even though Mario Paint did have more than just paint.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, the story was that there's just a standee with like a sign that says Mario Maker near their booth.
Yeah. Mistaken, did you hear the idea that Giant Bomb had for it? Because
No.
I thought this would be pretty cool, but would never happen.
Let me hear it.
They're saying, like, what if you could have somebody playing the level you make in Mario Maker, but you're creating the level as they make it. Like, someone's on the gamepad while the other person's going, and they can build obstacles and stuff in their way.
I could see that, but I don't think that'd be the main game mode.
I know, but they were talking about that. Like, that would be something that could actually make me interested in getting this.
I think Mario Paint 2 or just a game where you make Mario levels, either of those would use the gamepad really well and could be pretty awesome.
And you know, this isn't the first time that they've done a property that they've had and called it something else. I mean, Super Nintendo had Mario RPG. That kind of translated into the Mario and Luigi series.
Right. Pretty much. Complete with the same composer. In case you didn't know that. It's a fun
I did
fact.
not.
I did not.
I heard you
forgot.
liked that game, Mario RPG.
It's alright.
Yeah, you've played it a couple hundred times. It's cool.
I've played it a little bit.
I've heard it's a game.
I heard Gino's pretty good. They should bring that guy back.
No. That's a Square property.
What if they strike a deal? Gino's an assist trophy.
What if they bought Square?
What if Nintendo buys everybody?
So I actually
Yeah,
was
because
listening-
they're swimming in money with their CEOs taking pay cuts and all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was listening to a podcast talk about what should Nintendo do, and they brought up Disney because Disney's idea essentially is to just buy properties now instead of releasing new content. So they said, what if Nintendo buys stuff? Like, what would they buy? Oh, Square. Because Square's hurting because they bought IDOS, and that was a huge mistake.
I
But,
could see Nintendo buying Sega.
I think that's almost too crazy. I think the world would implode if that happened.
I mean,
Do you think they'll announce a new Sonic game?
Sonic Boom.
Or they would just show Sonic Boom?
They're just gonna show
They just don't
Sonic
talk
Boom,
about Sonic at all.
and everyone's gonna get really upset about it. Going, oh.
Because everyone who hasn't already seen the trailer that has the new character is going to see the new character. They'll be like,
Oh.
oh, new character.
Yeah. So Over at Giant Bomb, Jeff saw the game and Alex saw the TV show, and they're both super down on it.
Of course they are.
Because Alex says the TV show's like Adventure Time, made by people who don't understand what humor is.
Okay.
Like, it's super random, like in that style, but it's just not funny. And the game is just like, let's take what people liked in the recent Sonic games and took out all the speed. So it's just a plotting platformer.
Well, it's interesting because I was listening to a YouTube guy recently, and he talked about Sonic and Speed, and like when you go back and play Sonic 1 and through 3, like they're not actually about speed. Like Sonic 1's actually kind of a slow game.
Yeah.
So like you tell me that Sonic's not going fast, and I kind of don't get upset by that, but
it had blast processing.
it did have blast processing. It's true.
What if they announced that they unlocked blast processing in the Wii U? They removed the gamepad, now it's got more power.
I think someone on the Nintendo stage will call the Wii U the X-Bone. At some point during the Nintendo Direct.
Is that Reggie, and is he drunk?
Yes and no.
Ooh. Hold on. Is Reggie in Smash Brothers?
Maybe.
I think his Mii is going to be in Smash Brothers.
I think the Mii in general is going to be in Smash
I think.
Oh yeah, it's in Mario Kart. Of course, it's going to be in Smash Brothers. But
I
what if the
think
default is Reggie's?
No, it's not going to default to Reggie's. No, it's going to default to one on your console.
Oh, I want
You
Reggie
have
in the game in some kind of
Then
form.
build your own Reggie Mii.
What if
it's
he's an assist trophy?
going to be that robot Reggie, the Reginator. Or
What if
whatever
it's what if it's an assist trophy? It's just his head flying around shooting laser beams.
No. That's just Andros.
and shouting, "My body is ready."
Yeah, he just shouts memes. That'd be okay.
What else? Are we done with Nintendo?
Any weird predictions for them? Them try something crazy? Will they do the NFC stuff there?
They gotta show the Pokemon thing, right?
Will they show Smash Brothers as well? Because
No, they're not going to show any Smash Brothers.
no, but I mean, I
Have a
hear
tournament
that
or
I hear Smash Brothers might use the NFC as well.
For what?
I guess for assist trophies.
I don't know. I think they'll definitely show.
Because
No, I
they
don't-
showed like a Mario one of those little things. For
I was
the
gonna
NFC.
say I think they'll definitely show NFC, but I'm actually gonna take that back and say they won't show any NFC because it seems like every year everyone walks into a Nintendo Direct going like, "Oh, they'll have to show this," and they don't. So I think that's what NFC is this year. Everyone's like, "Oh, they have to show the NFC."
Okay, well,
But I don't think they will.
people thought they were going to show that last year with the Rayman stuff leaking, but who knows? So, anything else for Nintendo before we go to general stuff?
Except for Nintendo for me.
That's for me.
Okay. Want to hear my first general prediction?
Go for it.
It's my favorite prediction. I think someone is going to mention AT&T. Because someone always mentions AT&T, and everyone always gets upset about it.
As in like a partnership or just off the fly?
Either one. I just
'Cause I feel like off the-
AT&T shows up at every E3.
Okay, let me rephrase. Does the AT&T logo appear in the PowerPoint?
Yes, I will.
Okay, because like if someone's just like offhand just says AT&T, I feel like that shouldn't count.
No. I mean, like, he'll be in context because
Okay.
one of my favorite E3 moments is when they announced the Vita was gonna have
AT&T.
AT&T, and the whole crowd just got upset about it.
That was a pretty funny moment.
And you just see him just give the thumbs up, like, yeah, AT&T. Oh shit. So yeah, I think AT&T is gonna show up in some form. Maybe they'll announce that they're dropping that off of the Vita.
Trying to look at, I'm looking at some games. Oh man, do you think No Man's Sky is gonna be there?
What?
As part of the indie stuff?
in any other conferences.
It could be at Sony's.
Maybe.
I think it'd be just part of that group of indie stuff.
No Man's Sky, that game that made by the Joe Danger guys, that like promises this crazy universe thing. I
Oh,
You ever heard
researched
about this?
it.
sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
announced at VGX.
Yep.
Because that's the place you want to announce something.
Well, they announced Batman there.
They announced Green Day Rock Band at one of those too.
Green Day
See?
Rock Band sold a little, probably. I don't know.
It sold more than one copy because I have one.
It's true, I bought one too. So
I have one too. I have the Plus version.
There, 3
Oh, do
confirmed. There you go.
Owen.
Yes.
I don't know why I always directed everything to you.
Because you know him.
You know what? Screw it. Kittler.
Oh.
Is Mortal Kombat 10 going to be shown anywhere?
Oh.
Yes, they did an announcement trailer right before it. It's pretty much guaranteed it's going to be there.
What conference is it at?
Oh, you mean... you said general. I was thinking E3 in general, so conference, huh?
Oh yeah, it's definitely at E3. Like I'm going through a list of games that are confirmed for E3. I'm just wondering if they're going to be at conferences, and if so, which ones.
I wouldn't say it'll be at a conference, because I don't remember
Okay.
seeing Injustice at a conference when that was brought out.
That's a good point.
I think it's going to be at Microsoft.
I think if there is a conference, it's going to be at Microsoft's.
If it is at a conference, I'd say Microsoft, but I don't think it'll be at a conference.
I think it might be just because they don't have any other like fighting games.
And once again, if it is, it'll probably be in a montage of third-party titles coming soon to console.
I was mistaken. Do you think Ed Boon's going to show up on stage?
No.
He'll be like, come over here and do some
No.
dumb skit.
He will show up with a harp.
I think they might do something a bit longer than just like, hey, here's Mortal Kombat X or 10 or whatever, but I don't think it'll be a huge ordeal.
That trailer looks pretty good, though.
I'm pretty excited for Goldberg.
For what?
Because the whole thing's who's next.
Wait, Goldberg DLC, you're saying?
No, he's just going to be in the game.
Okay. What
I mean,
about
you can't-
Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar's in the game too because of the spine looked like his tattoo.
What? No. Now you're just reaching.
Come on, Brock Lesnar Goldberg WrestleMania 20 rematch.
Now you're just reaching.
Hey,
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on.
you said I was reaching when I said it was going to be in the last wrestling game.
So I'm looking. I'm going over IGN.
Jason
games.
from Friday the 13th will be there as a downloadable character. Because they had Freddy Krueger for Mortal Kombat 9, right?
True, they did.
They'll have Jason for 10. Jason X.
What if they have Batman as DLC? Because they had Scorpion in Injustice.
I could
true,
see
they
that.
Maybe. This IGN thing that lists games that are going to be at the show.
Okay.
That's something really interesting here.
Like what?
But can you
You've
trust
got-
IGN?
They've got Assassin's Creed Unity, which we talked about, listed for next-gen consoles, PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Uh-huh.
But then they've got Assassin's Creed Comet,
See, I told you there were 2 games.
listed for PS3 and 360.
That's right. That's what I heard. That's why I heard there were 2 games. One was next gen, and one was past gen.
Which is interesting because you would think with 2 Assassin's Creeds, one would be handheld. But instead, they're saying screw handhelds and just going with the last-gen game, which I
Well,
think is
that's
interesting.
what they did with Liberation. Screw
Did they?
handhelds, put it on consoles.
Well, it was first
right.
on.
But it was on
first
handheld
on
first.
And then they saw how terrible of a decision that was.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about. Okay, Owen, what are we doing?
Yes.
What are we
Hey,
doing?
what's up? What? I don't know. We're
forgot about
talking.
we forgot about the most important Sony prediction.
Parappa the Rapper?
How much time does Drive Club guy get?
Oh yes. I told you. I think there's going to be a car on stage, and he is going to physically fuck it.
See, I think there's gonna be a car on stage, but he's just going to be inside of the car, like a
What
normal
if-
person.
What if they
Well,
make it so he
isn't-
can't get near it and he just starts sweating? He's
Wouldn't
like, oh,
being
car.
inside the car kind of be like fucking it? Because he's
That's-
inside the
But
car.
I'm saying like a normal person inside the car. But
Oh.
he gives the whole speech from the driver's seat.
Then what if the car pulls up and he comes out of the engine? Like, he just lifts the hood. There he is.
All of these ideas are gold. I can't believe we almost forgot about Drive Club guy.
Oh, he has to be there. It's the best.
He does. I'll be disappointed.
I'm
if
just
he
bummed that there's no new Infamous, because that Infamous guy.
Come
you
on,
remember-
talk about DLC maybe.
Oh, that'd be so good. But he
That
doesn't talk
Infamous-
about it. He's supposed to, but he just talks about the conspiracies and stuff. And then a logo
That-
just comes up.
That Infamous guy was so weird.
Oh, man. He was really upset. I didn't think he was supposed to be there. Until the logo came up, and I went, oh, okay. I guess.
Oh yeah, because he was the one that was just rambling on about like government
Yeah.
spying or something, and then
Right.
suddenly Infamous. So like, oh, so this wasn't Watch Dogs.
Right, exactly. Everyone's like, "Is this for Watch Dogs?" Also, I'm getting kind of weirded out.
Yeah.
Um,
And the best part was all that stuff we're talking about was at the PlayStation event and not at E3.
right, that's true. I forgot
Okay.
about that.
I got a
Drive Club guy
General-
was at the E3, wasn't he?
Did he come back? Because
I
the
thought he
part
did.
where he was talking about fucking the car was at the Sony event.
I thought he was there for a little bit.
Yeah, I think they probably been like, we need to tone you back a bit because, yo,
I hope they let him loose this year.
yeah, he's just like, yo, guys, PS Plus, getting all this shit, check it out.
I've got a general prediction. Kind
Go
of
for it.
ties to Sony, but mainly Ubisoft. I will get Girlwood.
Oh no, not again. Ubisoft is so
I-
fucking weird.
No, okay. So Aisha Tyler's been hosting those 2 years running, right? So she's probably here again, right?
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Okay.
I think so.
I went back and so before her was Mr. Caffeine.
Bring him back.
No, because I watched that again. It is not ironically funny. It is just cringe.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really bad. Like the
Wait.
Girlwood thing was bad, but like, and like the YouTube guy they did that one year was super bad. Nothing compares to the stuff that Mr. Caffeine actually said on stage.
Wait, did Mr. Caffeine do the Wayne's World thing?
Probably.
Where he went doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo.
Yeah, he did that. He referenced Charlie Sheen.
Winning.
No, he referenced Tiger Blood.
Tiger Blood.
Oh god. Not even the
Um,
right reference. Come on.
I know, and then like, what was the other one? There was the other one that was just like, oh my god, this is so awful.
You know what?
Say what you want about Aisha Tyler. She's way better than that guy.
At least with Ubisoft's conference, it's cringeworthy and terrible, but so entertaining.
I am very
It's-
excited for
that. I mean, compared to EA conferences, which is just sports, shooter, sports, shooter, sim, sports, racing, sports, shooter, sports.
I mean,
Or-
when
right.
when the Peggle 2 guy is your most exciting moment of your conference,
Come
That
on.
gif is the best.
That
It
is
is.
awesome.
Because that's all he did. All he just did was jump up, say Peggle 2, and then he left. That was it.
Fist bump.
because like it was the best announcements at the conference, and was literally the most exciting moment.
Do you think they'll do something similar?
No,
Can't capture that magic again?
no.
They'll do it again and put a PS4 logo up next to it.
Yeah, like Peggle 2's coming to PS4.
It
Peggle
used to come to something
2!
that's Xbox One exclusive, which is so dumb.
It's on 360 too.
Oh, it is.
It
Well,
is.
still, I don't want to play it on 360. I want to play it on my iPad.
I thought it was coming to iPad.
I'm sure it is, but it's timed exclusive for now.
Hmm. I have a
So what-
Ubisoft prediction here.
Okay.
I think they're gonna have another live music performance. It
Why?
may or not be Flowrider.
Wait, Ubisoft had a live performance?
Yeah, they have
did
Flowrider.
that for Just Dance.
Yeah, they usually always open.
Oh,
Just
you're
Dance.
right.
There'll probably be another Just Dance game. They've been doing that every year, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's coming to PS4 and Xbox, I guess.
You think they'll show Rocksmith?
No.
No.
So despite the fact that last year had 2014, we don't think that's a yearly franchise?
No, they're gonna have it. They're just not gonna show it at the event.
See, I think...
I don't think it's a big enough game.
No.
I don't know,
I, I,
man.
I
Is
don't
it big
think
enough
it's
to annualize?
it's not a big enough game for an annual franchise. They did a lot of tweaks between the first and second Rocksmith, so I think they're going to try to ride how it is now.
I think you're right. I think they won't do a 2015.
Or maybe they'll just patch in something to the game to make it 2015.
They just changed the name.
Yeah, the patch changes the name.
Yeah. Okay, so
And it
EA
costs $30. Costs $30
costs-
for that Rocksmith patch.
And that's all it does is change the name, no extra songs?
Yep.
Okay.
Incredible.
Season pass.
So the EA press conference. What's the over/under on the amount of celebrities they have at the EA press conference?
At EA? Did they have celebrities last year?
Oh, of
Well, they
course,
had, like-
sports games.
Yeah, for the sports games.
I don't count them as celebrities.
Well, they had didn't they have Drake or whatever?
Yeah, Drake's talking about fucking soccer or something.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
Like they
fuck?
had rappers. They had all these sports people. They had
Yeah.
didn't they also bring out Dana White and everything?
That's my prediction, is Dana White will be there, and he's going to be super stoked about his game again.
I have a feeling I fell asleep at the last EA conference then, because I do not recall any of this. Then again, from what you're telling me, I don't care at all.
Oh, man.
Abysmal. They had the worst conference.
And they showed off their Ignite engine, or where the fuck that is.
It's the worst.
Oh right.
Yo, check it out. Check out these crowds. They still look like garbage. Whereas 2K can actually make good-looking sports games, but I just don't care about the sports they're doing.
But
Which,
but sports.
yeah, I bought NBA 2K14 because, yo, that game looks fucking incredible. But, yo, I'm really bad at basketball games.
That's sports.
But I
I
have,
like
a,
NBA.
I have a prediction that 2K is going to reveal a football game.
With the NFL license? Or just a
Either
football game?
either NFL or NCAA.
It will not be NFL because I thought Madden locked down the license like
Yeah, they
exclusively.
do.
I
But
thought it ran out this year. I didn't hear about an extension.
That's
I
what I was
don't
going to
know
ask
about-
about, is if Owen knew if it ran out or not.
I don't know
I don't
that.
think. I think they're saying that no one actually knows for sure, but it might have.
Interesting.
But if not, NCAA isn't exclusive anymore. So
Didn't NCAA sue EA or something too?
yeah, that's why I'm saying I can see 2K picking that up.
It's not a bad theory.
So either NFL or NCAA, I think 2K will have a football game.
NFL Blitz.
That
Yeah.
that would be EA, and the last one was garbage.
What? The download one?
Yeah, because no late hits.
Ah,
Roger Goodell was like, no, you can't do that because that's not how football works. It's like,
I know.
It's fucking Blitz. That's not how anything works.
I know the no late hits thing sucks, but it's still a good Blitz game.
Is it? I haven't
I
played
mean,
it.
it's not the best Blitz game, you know.
Yeah, Blitz.
Blitz 99 or whatever,
Yeah, I was gonna say 99.
but it's a decent Blitz game. It's better than Blitz the League.
That's not a Blitz game. It's not
better
an
than-
NFL game.
Better than Blitzball.
Whoa.
I don't
Whoa.
know sports, so
Whoa.
ignore
Take it easy on Blitzball. Mistaken knows a thing or two about Blitzball.
I do know a thing or two about Blitzball. What do you think of from Konami?
I have
Rock.
nothing written down for them.
Rock Revolution 2.
No.
DDR 2015.
Well, I mean, they're showing Metal Gear Solid 5.
That's still a game?
Yeah, because
Yes,
Ground Zeroes came out,
yeah.
but that's part 1.
All 15 minutes of it?
They
Yeah.
will do Metal Gear Solid 5, but split up each mission as its own separate game.
I like it.
I
I thought you were going to say
like
they
it.
do Metal Gear Solid 5 at the conference, but they split it up throughout the entire conference. It's like, okay, let's check in with our segment from MGS5 now, because we're literally
They just
making
keep cutting
nothing
in. They're
else.
like, oh, he's still doing this mission. He's still sneaking around. We'll cut back.
Yeah. Because, what else is Konami working on? Anything?
DDR. Bring it back. Dance games are hot.
They announced Guitar Freaks for the West.
That's not going to happen, man.
What if they did that?
That would be hilarious.
If they were going to do that, I mean, why wouldn't they have done that instead of Rock Revolution?
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just gonna say they're doing it.
Yeah. We're just putting it out there so that if it happens, we can point at this video and go, look, we knew.
Well, I'll say you're wrong. You are wrong.
Okay, come back
You
to
are
us
very
tomorrow.
wrong.
Tomorrow night, we'll say how right we were.
Okay.
When's the first conference?
9 a.m.
Yeah.
That's Pacific Standard Time, though.
Oh,
So it's noon Eastern.
Oh, that's fine.
Dodged a bullet with that one, folks.
Yep. I know what I'm doing for my lunch break. I'm gonna be sitting at my computer going, yo, video games.
I
Check 'em
will
out.
be getting to work at that time, so I will be missing everything.
Go in early.
I don't get that choice.
Well, do you commute or do you drive? I mean, do you like take transportation or what?
I drive.
You can
Oh,
just watch the VOD. It's not that big a deal.
I'd say just put it on your phone and listen to it on the way.
Or just watch the video later.
No.
I'll be
It's not
watching
like-
the video
It's
later.
not like the conferences are back to back.
Well,
Yeah, but you want to be part of the experience where Twitter loses their shit.
yeah. I'll probably be home in time for the Sony one at 9 p.m. maybe.
But good, you'll get to freak out when the guy comes out with the car.
True.
Twitter.
My second most anticipated moment of E3.
The Drive Club.
Yeah.
So
Behind
me too.
only the entire Ubisoft press conference.
I'm interested in Nintendo as well. I'm just curious what the hell are they gonna do?
By Square.
All right.
No, come on. They're gonna start small. Okay.
I have one last prediction.
They'll buy Namco.
I have one last prediction question.
Oh, hold on, I just thought of something since you brought up Namco.
Go.
What if the Katamari is an assist trophy?
Stop. Namco's not going to be in Smash Brothers.
But they're making the game.
It doesn't matter.
I would actually like seeing that.
Yeah, just Katamari rolls by and kills everything. It'd be great.
No, it'll be great, but it's not gonna happen.
Have them wiggle around in the ball as it rolls away.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
They announced. I'm trying to think of what Nintendo announced last year. Didn't they announce Deep Freeze or Tropical Freeze?
Yes. No, that was at the VGX. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't. They announced Cranky Kong at the VGX.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they announced that at the E3 one. I wonder.
You wonder.
Yeah, that VGX thing was weird.
I wonder what Retro's working on.
Um,
Do they not? Do you think Retro's working on a Metroid?
I was just about to ask, it would have to be Metroid next, right? They don't want to do another Other M thing.
How do Metroid crawl?
What if they do Other M2?
No. Unless they retcon that entire game as like a dream sequence.
Oh, man. I remember watching you play that game, and oh, man.
I still think the gameplay's fun.
But the whole, he says I can't use this weapon.
Oh, the story is abysmal. I cannot believe Nintendo gave Zelda to the team that made Other M.
What?
Because Team Ninja, the dudes what made Other M, are
Yeah.
making Hyrule Warriors.
They are.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Did you see the picture with the breasts?
I did see that. I was like, oh, that's...
I did
what?
not.
Hold on. I'm going to find this Hyrule Warriors picture.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I'm going to say one more bold prediction for Nintendo. I say they show something Metroid.
They're going to show Samus in Smash Bros.
No, they're not going to show... Oh, besides that. They're going to show a Metroid logo with a subtitle beneath it.
For 3DS.
I don't know what for something.
Yes, Metroid Hunters 2 for 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sure. What about Metroid Fusion 2?
No.
Metroid Fusion was a decent game.
What if they remake the first Metroid
Sure.
for Wii U?
Sure. The first Metroid is very good.
Nah,
I'm
probably a Metroid Prime HD remake.
Ugh. Oh.
Wii U. Now?
No.
I have one last prediction question for everybody.
Okay.
Do you think Microsoft shows a single Kinect game
Fantasia.
at their conference?
They'll show Fantasia. I think that's it.
Killer?
I think they will give details about buying Kinect separately and then having a small feature of why you should still buy Kinect. It'll fail miserably, with the exception of possibly Fantasia if it is on stage. But I
Okay.
think they will still try to plug Kinect because they put money into the hardware. They want people to buy Kinect. They just also know that there's a lot of people that don't want to buy Kinect. So
What
they'll
if it's
try
just
to
a
make the
video of
case.
John Drake begging you to buy a Kinect? Like, please. Our game needs your help. Please just buy it. Someone needs to play this goddamn Fantasia game.
I would not be surprised if...
I don't think they'll let John Drake on stage.
No, it'll be a video.
I would not be surprised if the words Kinect don't even leave anyone's lips on that stage.
No way.
No,
Impossible.
it'll be on there.
Unless they might say without Kinect.
See, the reason I think they won't say without Kinect is because they already said it. I don't think they want to tread ground they already said.
Yeah, but they're going to talk about having it without. They're going to talk about all the power they've unlocked without the Kinect.
It's the only... I don't know, man. We'll see.
I think they'll still put in a segment about Kinect because they pumped money into the technology. They want it to still be used.
Yeah. If they're going to keep pushing this no Kinect stuff, they need to fix the UI on the Xbox One because it is unbearable without Kinect.
I have heard that.
Like, I'd never use a controller for the menus. I always use voice because it's so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I use the controls for is for the keyboard because there's no way to type without it.
Okay, bold prediction.
Oh.
Bold prediction. An add-on that you can snap onto the Xbox One controller to enable voice commands without needing Kinect.
Like a microphone of sorts?
No.
Yeah, because I was trying to say the PS4 can do that. The PS4 is very little voice commands, but you can use it through the microphone.
Nope. They want it to make it more intrusive, have a thing that always has to stay on the controller.
Like with a big red light.
Basically like the size of the chat pad for
Oh,
the
God.
360.
Yeah, the chat pad's dope, though.
I do like the chat pad. I have one of those. They should put one out for the Xbox One.
Sure.
Or they should let me be able to use my damn Bluetooth keyboard that I have.
Sure.
Because my PS4 can use it.
You know what? I'm still shocked that they enabled external hard drives for the Xbox One.
They had to.
Yeah, they had to do something to get people.
I know they had to, but that doesn't mean they were going to.
Hell, the Wii U has one. I have a couple terabyte drive hooked up to mine. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah, I buy all my Wii U games digitally, all 4 of them. It's
Bold
nice.
prediction. Bold prediction coming. Okay. Vita will still require the stupid Sony memory cards.
They're never getting rid of those.
Yeah, they're never getting rid of them.
Nope.
There's the hamstring in the Vita, like, so bad.
Yeah.
You know what they need to do for the Xbox One? It's the best feature that the Wii U and the PS4 have that the Xbox is missing. Is the ability...
Games?
Mario Kart?
Games?
Well, besides that, They should let you be able to hook up your headphones to your controller and get the game audio, so you can play at night without disturbing people. Because you can
Fair.
do that with the gamepad, and you can do that with the PS4 controller, but not with the Xbone.
It's fair.
Yeah, doesn't seem that hard to do. And I do use that feature a bunch, and it's great. He's like, why do you need, if you don't have a big sound system, just put your nice headphones on, and you got surround sound. Piece of cake.
Is that it for predictions?
That's all I got.
Oh, that actually reminded me, when you said cake, that reminded me of a prediction I had about Sony.
Hmm.
I think that there were some, at one point, people were like, oh my god, Valve's going to be at the Sony press conference, what?
Who?
And Valve.
Oh, Valve.
And,
right, yeah.
And somebody put that out and was like, you know what, it's probably just putting Team Fortress 2 on PS4.
You know what? That'd be pretty dope.
It would be pretty dope. It would be probably pretty simple, too. And
What
it
if-
goes
See
with
that.
all the other free-to-play games they already have on the PS4, except it'll be something people actually play.
Only if they let me port over all my hats. Because I have hella hats on Steam.
Owen?
Well, they did do didn't they do like some sort of cross save between the PS3 and Steam version of Portal 2 when that came out?
I have no idea.
Owen,
Yes?
I am 100% positive that if that was to happen, there would be a hat that you get specifically for playing the PS4 version.
Is the hat a
Both
PS4?
accounts.
Yes. The hat is a PS4.
Because they still have hats for playing, like, they still have the earbud hat for playing on Mac, I think.
That's weird.
Yeah, if you play on Mac, you get an earbud hat.
Yeah.
Like the
I'm just-
iPod.
I'm just
earbuds.
saying, because some of my favorite hats in the Street Pass Plaza on the 3DS is like you can put like a GameCube on your head or a GBA.
I've seen those.
Those are pretty good. So, put a PS4 on my head, sold.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Sure. What if they have Steam integration with PS4, kind of like they have with PS3?
See, no, I don't think that's going to happen. That would impact their plans for the Steam box.
What if the PS4 was a Steam box the whole time?
Yeah. I really think it's just going to be something modest like Team Fortress 2 being on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah,
I love me some TF2.
everyone does.
You guys, we should play some more of that more often. It's a good game.
I can boot up my 360.
Oh, God. About, I think, a year ago, I booted that up. I said, what the fuck is this game?
There's no hats.
There's no nothing. There's a lot of modes missing and stuff. It's
Mhm.
weird.
That's why it would be so cool for a PS4 version to come out with all the current version of Team Fortress 2.
Only if they update it as often as the PC version.
No reason not to.
Exactly.
Probably not like that. I think it would be comparable to how updates are with Minecraft compared to the PC version of that. So
Well, I
it
think-
gets updated, but not as often.
I think the reason Minecraft doesn't have feature parity is because Microsoft's crazy with their update stuff.
Yeah.
Because do you remember I can't remember, was it Phil Fish that was talking about, like,
Yep.
a patch costs like $4,000 or something?
Yep.
So, like, as long as that exists, there's no way Valve's gonna bother. But I don't think Sony would have that. And if they did, they're not gonna charge Valve.
Do you guys think Fez 2 will magically show up?
No.
Just had to throw it out there since Phil Fish was mentioned.
Didn't he come back in April Fool's
Mentioned
Day?
it on April Fool's, dude.
He did.
He did? Really?
That was
Fez
April
2 is back
Fool's.
on.
What an
Yeah.
asshole.
I thought that was hilarious.
I hate
I
that
did too.
guy. That
Because
guy
it got
shows
me.
shit,
So I was
man.
like, oh, that's really cool. And I was like, oh, you fucking...
Exactly. Fuck that guy. Phil Fish.
I mean, that's pretty much how I feel. I mean, I love Phil Fish. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Isn't Fez coming to? Wait, it is out on PS4.
Is it?
Yeah.
They say that was.
Yeah,
I
someone
have
else
the,
ported it. I
I have the
think.
Steam version now, so it's like it's all I need.
I don't want to play that game again. I figured out everything. I can't do it again.
I mean, you don't
I
really have to do it again
I
because you
know.
know the answers.
I know, but it's been a while. I probably forgot. I remember Jeff talking
Just
about the site right now and all that shit and lose his mind.
Fez was a pretty crazy game. Is that it for predictions?
That's all I got.
Yep.
Any last minute stuff? Because next time we hear from anybody, we will know most of the stuff.
Do we think there'll be any themes from this year's E3?
Like dubstep?
No, but
Like unofficial themes, like last year was like every game had a dog, and the year before that it was the year of the bow.
yeah, and I mean, like 2012 when I went, there was a lot of people talking about just how violent everything was.
That's video games in general.
I know, but like specifically it was because of, like Last of Us, because the demo for that was especially brutal.
Mhm.
Do you think there will be any themes this year akin to those?
Can the theme be that almost all games are cross-gen?
That
Cross gen is
doesn't.
in last gen and this gen.
Yeah, like 360 as well
No.
as X.
Mm,
Well,
no.
I think if anything, I think we would see more of like what Assassin's Creed's doing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about with like for Forza Horizon 2 being cross-gen.
Right.
It's kind of crazy since it's a Microsoft game. You'd think they'd be doubling down on their new hardware.
Oh.
Well, they know the 360 is a very, very popular machine.
Yeah, it's as if maybe they should put backward compatibility on the X-Bone with it. Hmm.
Oh no, I don't. You remember last year's theme was pulling out.
All right. Yes.
The whole,
Like,
the
yeah,
whole.
check out this game. Oh, this whole world.
It's everything's connected.
Oh, God.
Oh, Ubisoft has to show the division.
Was that everybody, or was that just Ubisoft?
It was Ubisoft. It was also EA because they did it for the grid,
That's right.
and then I want to say Microsoft did it too.
Hmm.
It's hard. It's hard to know what that would something that specific.
Hmm.
I'm inclined to say something free to play wise, but I don't know.
I think the theme's gonna be lasers.
Lasers.
Lots of lasers.
I like that theme.
Blood Dragon 2 is so confirmed then.
There you go.
It's true. It's true. Like Blood Dragon 2 really has to move that forward.
Will we see a lot of dubstep?
Probably. I mean, you really hear dubstep more than you see it.
No, you see it.
You see it, trust me.
Don't you see it?
If you listen hard enough, you can
I mean,
see
I have
it.
glasses, so I'm probably missing a lot.
It's true. I
That's
got
not great.
laser surgery, so I got lasers, so
I have transition lenses.
oh, then you're good. You
Okay.
can see the dubstep.
Totally.
Hell, I played as Saints Row 4. I saw dubstep in there.
Yeah. Totally.
Dubstep gun.
You know what? Okay, if for real, what I think, if there is a theme this year, it's gonna be single player games that are secretly multiplayer.
That's the same as the pulling out thing, though.
But it's not. It's a little bit different,
So basically everything Ubisoft is doing.
sort
Probably.
of. So it's like Watch Dogs, Dark Souls, those type of things.
Does Watch Dogs have multiplayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Dark Souls,
Oh,
sort of, but not as good.
People fuck with you.
Yeah.
that sucks.
But whereas the last year's was like pull out and look at this huge world with all these people in it. I think this year it's gonna be specifically the Dark Souls, like someone in the game. Enemies in the game are controlled by AI, like people.
Or how about also that could also include like the Twitch integration where people can write in the chat to alter your game.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Twitch plays
So
either.
so you're saying single player games altered by real people outside the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's my. If there is a theme, that's my theme prediction.
How about a bonus theme being fisheye lenses are back?
I like that too. It's a good, strong one.
Lasers and fisheye lenses. Welcome back to the 90s, guys.
I'm pretty
Awesome.
excited.
Hey, it's nostalgia. That's how it works. It's been about that long. That 90s nostalgia train's on its way here.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're done with the 80s. Let's move up to the 90s.
Hey, that's why we're getting a Power Rangers movie.
I'm pretty excited for some grunge.
Yeah. Well, we got some of that in Infamous.
Did we?
That heart-shaped box cover. That was in
Right.
the game.
Right.
And plus, it was Seattle and stuff. It's the whole grunge era.
Seattle's just grunge.
Well, it kind of was in that game, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
It's a good,
Well,
good
I'm
game.
tapped out.
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
Kittler, any themes?
I don't know. I don't know. Sharks.
I'm okay with sharks.
Are pretty good. Not enough games have sharks in them.
Yeah, you're the shark.
Yeah, the shark. Let's do it.
They actually already did that. Assassin's Creed 4 and Far Cry 3. They had sharks in them.
More sharks.
More sharks.
Yeah.
More sharks. Call of
What?
Duty with sharks.
Hey, Blood
do it.
Dragon made me have to
The
throw
sharks will actually move out of your way. They
Oh,
have a
man. Next gen sharks?
next gen sharks.
Gen sharks.
Next gen animals are going to be a theme, I'm going to say.
Next gen animals.
Yeah.
Connectimals.
They got like Connectimals, we're going to have animal buddies, companions, Tokyo Jungle 2.
I hope so. I mean, Far Cry 4 has to have animals in it.
Yeah, so I'm going to
It's
say,
like a huge part of 3.
aside from lasers and fisheye lenses, we're going to see lots of animals.
Animals with lasers and fisheye lenses.
Yeah.
I like
Fishes
it.
with lasers on their heads, there you go. How about sharks with lasers on their heads?
Now
There
you're
we
going too
go.
far.
We're back in the 90s.
Yep, guys, I think we should end it there. I think we're going off the deep end.
Yeah, I agree.
Where the sharks are?
Yep, we have to end it. So that was it for day -1 of our E3 HypeCast 2014. I want to thank our panel of Mistaken and
Yeah.
Kittler. Where can people find you on the internet?
Find me at Twitter, twitter.com/mistaken. It's MYSTAKIN. It's spelled right there.
I know it's on the screen, but some people are listening on audio, so maybe they can't see it.
That is a damn shame.
All right, Kittler, where can they find you?
I'm on Twitter, too, I guess. I'm at Kittler C. It's KITLER C.
I have a question.
No, you are not going to ask that question.
Oh, man. But is it?
You are not going to ask.
No, but
that
is
question.
it?
You are not going to ask that question.
But is it? Just yes or no, is it?
Is it what?
You know the question if you tell me not to ask it.
I am not answering that question.
Alright, fine then. We'll leave it at that. You can find me on Twitter at @the_ozone. You can also follow all our podcasts at Zonecasts on Twitter. And if you want to check out wrestling stuff that me and Mistaken do, along with our other buddies, it's at The Heel Turn. As well as find our website at www.ozoneent.com. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining us.
I'm smoking a pen.
I see. And we'll be back on Monday night following Sony's whenever their thing's over. I'm mistaken, you'll be there, right?
Yep.
Kittler, are you going to be around?
I can, maybe. Sure.
All right, cool. We might have more people from the Zonecast family,
So
including John, hopefully, who was supposed to be here, but apparently eating food is more important.
if
Yeah,
I'm
pretty-
there, you will probably have to tell me everything that's happened all day.
You can just read recaps. Just follow Twitter.
But I'll be busy watching.
It's fine.
the
We'll get a
press
fresh
conference when I get
perspective.
home.
Yeah, we'll tell you things and we'll get your live reaction.
Oh, okay.
Like, yo, all them animals, what the fuck?
Yo, they made a Beyond Good and Evil 3.
They
skipped
two?
2.
Tokyo Jungle 2 is a real thing.
No, you're lying to me.
If that actually happened, I'd be pretty excited.
Well, we will find out tomorrow. So, guys, until then, we will see you after all the craziness.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless you.
Thank you.